Souls. I'm, I'm trying something different today. When it comes to that music, I'm trying something a little bit different with that. I got the YouTube decided, you know what? We're gonna start adding ad-free, license-free music and stuff, which is kind of cool. Hola, Sai, how are you doing today? But you know what? Like, yeah. So now I can go like this and be just like. Annex music. So that's kind of neat, I think. Something a bit different, you know? I think it's gonna be fun. Fine, okay, I think. Don't want to touch that because I've already heard that didn't want to do that. What am my butt? I'm not trying to hit that. God dang it. Motherfucker. Can I just, there we go. That's what I'm looking for today, game. That's exactly what I'm just gonna chill out today, and I'm gonna like do some of the things I need to do. Just that, and try out this new Mountain Dew flavor, dragon fruit, because they got some new dragon fruit flavor for about to do. So we're gonna try that in just a minute, but I'm gonna try to keep bouncing back and forth between the story quest and the specific quest that I need to do with Lolly, because like I have to keep bouncing back and forth between the two things, and it's just like, can I just stay in one spot?
To not get lost some sort of talent?
Shut the fuck up, Agaimo. He comes out of nowhere with the. That's messed up.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Man says, shut the fuck up, you two. We're gonna try this first and foremost, because I have not had this one yet. It smells funny. It smells funny. It smells like a peanut.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar.
It also tastes weird. The best way I can explain how this tastes is like it tastes like Purple Fabulosa smells. Have you ever smelled Purple Fabulosa? that's pretty much what it tastes like. It smells like. Cool. So yeah, that's interesting. You know, dragon flutes. I want to blow on a dragon's flute. Dragon fruit, kind of, it's got a weird smell, but it tastes like what Fabulosa smells like. I don't know. As I'm talking about dragon flutes. Oh my god. I know, in my brain, I know what I mean by dragon flute. By pure stupidity. But for YouTube's sake, it's literally a dragon with like a pan flute. That is, he's just playing a pan flute. That's what it is. It's nothing else. I did not picture a penis. I swear to God, I did not. It was not what I mentally pictured. And as soon as I said it.
We'll still be here, right? Quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Iansa was right?
I don't know, we were like freaking 7 minutes ago. I gotta try it again, because like I said, it's got... Oh, she's gonna whap us with a stick. She tried to kill us. Yeah, she did. Like I've been saying, so I don't know if I said it.
Did I hurt you?
I think this is like the first time you came
so
around
sorry.
during my playthrough of this quest so far, I think, maybe. But Paimon's new voice actress sounds like Proxy Moron's audition on YouTube. That's that's what I think at least. Like I think maybe that's Proxymoron's audition tape that she sent to them, and then after she got the role, then she put it up on YouTube along with like all these other people to kind of like hash out or anything. I don't know if we got confirmation of who it is yet. The last stream you started at 5 a.m. here last night for the drunk series. I can't remember. I don't think I saw you last night. I might have been confused, but no, I think it sounds like Proxymoron's attempt.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it.
But I don't think they've
Anyone
announced
know we
who the
weren't
new voice
monsters?
actress is yet or not. So I'm still kind of confused
To be
or
honest,
confused on that.
I've
Like
been
maybe they're
really
trying to
on
like
edge since you left.
protect the
Just
voice
have this
actress
constant
from,
feeling
you
that
know,
any
the
second
harassment
the monsters are gonna
campaigns
come
that
back and
will
get me.
come out from
And it's not
like
I can run
other
from
voice
them.
actors, you know,
There's
because
also
they're kind
no
of
way to cook
pricks
here.
right now.
It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh. That's... Wait. If you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here?
She already saved my life once.
But I do like
For
the new
someone on the brink of
the new voice for
starvation, you're
Paimon.
pretty
I do.
preoccupied with your image.
She's
real
got
reason?
some work to
What?
go to
That-
get into
that
it.
is
It
the real
definitely
reason.
sounds like a
I'm kinda
more
burying my soul
flat
here, you know?
flat variant of Paimon, like less snarky, less snooty, you know, just a little bit more calm and collected. So the voice actress has a little bit of time to go.
Anyway,
Maybe by
so,
the next
um,
update,
Could you make
when
me
she
some
gets more
food now?
voice lines, maybe she'll get a little bit more into the snarkiness. Maybe it's kind of like to get into it, kind of like to get in the groove, and then later she's gonna get really good at it. I'm hoping.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now too.
But I do kind of miss Karina's way because like she, other than some of like the
I'm
sharp
so full.
spikes of the voice, like she
Thanks for
really
saving
played it
me
kind of snarky
again.
at times and kind of like really
Starvation feels like a distant
snobby-ish.
memory now.
And I kind of like that feeling from Paimon once in a while. So I kind of like the range she went with, but not really the super highs and crackles she always had in her voice. So it's kind of a fresher take, and it kind of feels a little bit nicer to the ears with the new voice actress. But I do think she definitely needs to get into like the breadth of, you know, the emotions the character can show, if you know what I mean.
You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars
Okay, that's all fine
more
right there
beautiful
too.
than ever before.
Everything looks good.
You weren't in there that long.
But she thought she was gonna starve to death. Time probably passed unbearably slow.
When I was
Yeah,
young, I
We
used
were-
to lie on the roof of my house,
we were here.
gazing up at the stars.
It's been like what,
And often,
several days since
my
I
mind
left
would drift to this
start talking
question.
to her. Like
Is this
4
starry
days. I think
sky
it was like
actually real?
Monday or Wednesday is the last time I've actually talked to Deidre. Anyways, so
My grandma would tell me. the
and it's
answer to that question
Sunday,
doesn't
so
really
yeah, it's
matter.
a couple days have
Think
passed.
of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives,
I don't know if I
then
like the
whatever
flavor.
may or may not lie beyond, this is our world.
I don't know if I like the
And that
dragon
sky
fruit
is real
flavor
to
per
us.
se. Like I keep coming back to it tastes
Paimon
like
kinda
Fabulosa
gets
smells.
you.
Like it's what I would assume
not
Fabulosa
really.
would taste like,
It's
other
kind
than
of like
maybe it being a bit more
Journeying
grapey
with the
flavor,
Traveler is
because it's
everything to
it's
Paimon
purple.
right now?
I usually get the purple Fabulosa, and it smells like this thing tastes. So I would assume maybe it's more like grape flavored, but I could definitely see it tasting like this if it didn't kill me as soon as I took a drink. Never heard about that. It's new. It's new. It's a limited edition Mountain Dew. It's dragon fruit. It's like I said. It tastes like what purple Fabulosa smells like. If I drank some Fabulosa on stream, I'm assuming that's what it would taste like, with a little bit of grape in there. But is that delicious? I don't know. It's got a like I said, it's got that flavor. So I don't know if I
really
like the
treasured
cleaner
my
flavor
world
that it has
for a
per
really long
se,
time.
but I'm gonna keep
The
drinking it
village was my
regardless.
everything. The houses.
Just like
the
I
scenery,
freaking paid for it. I'm not
stories
gonna
I
waste
always
it
loved to
now.
hear about
It's like the only one I
savior,
ever
I
threw
could never
out
bring
because it was like
myself to
so
agree
bad
with
was like the
Grandma.
pitch black,
Even if the village
because
was my
it
entire
was just
world,
like
I still had to know
super.
what lay outside its
It's
borders.
like super weird tasting. It was just like super super
So,
like
I finally
sharp
ventured out
and
and set off on my
medicine
journey to
like. I
find
did
the
not like
savior.
pitch black, so
I'm going to make my world
I
bigger,
tossed that one immediately.
one step at a time. Maybe then I'll finally get an answer. Who knows?
Yeah, one day.
I need to find the
I swear,
savior and
after
protect
this
my
one, if I have to
world.
go back
Then
to the previous
make sure it
story
continues
quest
to
and then
grow.
come back after doing
That's the
that
most
to do the
worthwhile thing I
Archon
could
quest,
think
and
of doing.
I have to keep going
So
back
I've
and
been giving it
forth, I'm gonna be
everything I've
upset
got.
because that's what I've been doing this entire time during this specific Archon quest, is going back and forth
cool.
between a different story quest
Paimon
because
kinda
Sit
wants to
Lolly
root for
is
you now.
freaking insane.
Sorry.
And I can't finish either one because I have to keep going back and forth. It's just like, come on, game. And it doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her.
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Yeah, hold my hand. Don't blush too hard.
Can you see them now?
There they are. Paimon, watch her. I'll be right back. We're gonna kick you, Major. Oh, she did the Geo trick. Okay.
Paimon still can't see anything.
Yeah, because you're such a baby.
Strike a pose. Germinate.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Feeling lucky.
Illusion shattered.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Bitch, go away. Oh shit, it's a bear.
Or send off. From Messina with love.
Shine down.
Propagate.
Alright, I forgot how these guys fight.
This one's got your name on it. Feeling lucky. Ha!
There is no escape.
I really don't like these guys.
Yeah. Scatter.
I really don't like those guys too much. They fight weird.
Wow, that was fast. Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air.
Really?
You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
She's kind of weird. She really is.
I was just...
I have no idea.
The image of the traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
A bit too bit too flirty.
All
She's
right.
always. What is with the
Whatever
characters
floats
are
your
being
boat.
flirty? Paimon's just like, what? I
Anyway,
see this too often.
There
I
are
can't.
no
I
more
just don't want to
monsters
deal
in
with it.
the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, traveler?
I had to answer the text message real quick from my sister. Do you? What?
All right. Deirdith will be... Huh?
What did the fuck you say?
Why are you going in
What
alone?
did you say? I didn't get to see it in time. You had to tactfully do that while I was freaking reading a text message. Why? Because I can only... No, I deleted it. Yeah, I can only see it via my phone, my second phone right here, because this phone is what's, you know, letting me see the chat right now, because I don't have my third monitor anymore, because I have only one HDMI, which is going to the TV, one display port going to my monitor over there, and my third monitor, which has a display port, is broken. So every time I plug that one in, it causes my entire system to crash, basically. Which I found that out. That was one of the other problems I had with my 3070 a couple months ago when it popped. The 3070 didn't pop because of Delta Force. It popped because of my Asus monitor. Just decided, you know what, I'm gonna die right here, and it exploded it. So that's what it was. But you will get to know soon. She is a human, but you will get to know soon, though.
A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
Let me guess. She's from Conria, right? She's like Conrian or something like that. One of the Conrians that were saved or whatever, that made it out and didn't become like a hilly chilly churly whirly or something like that. Based on what that's showing, kind of what I understand, that like she's looking for Aether because like Aether's like her lover or whatever, or some stuff like that. And your comment here is she's human, but soon you will find out. I'm kind of assuming, I'm gonna go off the assumption that she's Conrian. And also based on her outfit, like she's not dressed like anybody we've seen before, so I'm assuming Conria. But she might be from like that other place I've been hearing about, which I don't know if it's a place or like a thing, which is like that SAG cry or cry SAG after a voice actor. It was like something nod cry or something like that. I have no idea yet. I keep hearing like nod cry being talked about in some like the Genshin shorts or whatever, but it never explains what the nod cry thing is. So maybe it's a place. Again, because I'm an idiot. You should have found that out right up. What do you mean? Is she literally actually from Conria, or is she from like that nod cry place, or is she from Snezhnaya?
No way is Paimon getting back.
Like I said, I'm
this.
fucking stupid.
You go ahead. But
You'll know this. I'm idiot, son.
Paimon is staying up to keep an eye
You'll
on
know
this
I'm
young
stupid.
lady.
Do I really
But she
seem
does have
that shady
interesting
to
looking
you?
eyes. Because there's only like that one other
Well, dear
immortal guy from Conria, the father of the hilly chili curly son. I forgot the names, but didn't he also have like
I can tell from the ingredients.
eyes like hers?
Thank you so much for making all of this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again?
So I'm gonna then maybe be
I mean,
like, yeah,
what if I
Conria,
find
and
your
like
sibling?
the eyes
How
are
am I
what
supposed
gives
to
it
let you
away then,
know?
I guess, which
That's a good point.
that one
We
hilly
share the
curl
same
who
goal, but
was, you
we're
know,
constantly
able
on
to
the
like
road,
get
so
his
we got
mind
no
back
fixed
or
on
whatever
us.
and be that guy's
How
son.
about this?
Those
When
are
the
the
time
eyes
comes, you can just
are
write a
only
letter
seen
to
for
the
people from
Wicca.
Conria.
She'll
Okay,
reply
okay,
us for
okay,
sure.
okay. See, like I said, I'm dumb.
Who's Malika?
Let me do this. That's an 18. What was it? Shit. Mavuka. Who's Mavuka? Awesome, busy boys.
The Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're running away?
Where? What are you talking about?
Kaya, I know Kaya is a descendant from Connery. I know that.
Right this way!
Like, I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I know he's like a descendant from Conrian bloodline, from the Conrian bloodline. I do know that. And he's adopted brother of Diluc and lives in Diluc's house or mansion or whatever, or used to live in Diluc's mansion, something like that. I do remember that. Why would you spoil it like that? Doubt it.
That's strange.
Doubt
Guess
it.
It's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
Seems I guess it's my turn not to be able to see the monsters. So she can't see the monsters that we can see.
You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after
That's
all.
strange.
So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deerdit? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
Okay, now you're doing some spoiling, Sai.
Their morale seems super low.
That's
Guess they really
shame.
were on the run, huh?
Shame.
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this.
Shame. Don't do that.
Any-
I need to figure some things
I'm a
out.
little worried about Eon-san and
But
the
just
others.
confirming that she's from
Let's head back to
Conria
the monsters
is a
in the
good thing.
Nightwing
Like
right away. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deerdit.
See ya, and please take care.
Four. I don't know. She's gonna continue with that. You trying to get my girl away from me? Oh, JK, who believes that? I don't know. Did I miss the thing where it says now you motherfucker? God dang it. So I have to keep going back and forth between these two. I have to keep going back and forth. It's just constantly going back between one story and another story over. God damn it. I'm just never gonna be able to freaking get to the point of being able to play this game normally. I should have also went to, I could probably do it quicker if I just go right here. Right here real quick. It's gonna be much quicker just to go like this, I think. To go like that. Go this way. Worship, and it's gonna heal me up real quick. It's a lot quicker than using Fiorina to do it right now. Oh shit.
Boring.
I know!
Is there anything else more interesting to do?
I have to answer text message because friend is online and she's awake. It was your mistake starting slowly Trivial Chronicle in the first place. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe, but I was doing it beforehand. Oh, the baby! Oh, the Sacrificial altlier. Altar or altlier? Altlier or alteror?
Ah, you did it?
But Ram.
Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed.
Wow. The scroll is Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. If we want to depict it, a die derived from people's memories is, of course, the best choice. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this secret technique.
It's all about
From your
colors.
description, it sounds like,
Well, yeah.
in that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you describe. After all, you completed your
I swear, if he doesn't have at least 10 inches on him, you know, it's not gonna be worth being that freaking big.
We interrogated the fund. He hired people to spread misinformation. We now have a record of his crime.
So he was behind the con. Anyway, that clears it up.
Until we meet.
Like I said, I swear, if he doesn't have a 10-inch, you know, magnum dong, it's gonna be upsetting because like he is like 8 feet tall of pure, you know, girth and thickness. Which I know I'm talking about a man's penis right now, but you know, that's par for the course. Par for the course for me.
You told him.
Yep, we left out the part about your contribution, but it kind of seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits. I guess he is different from the previous.
Huh, there you are.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher.
Please, call me Allier.
Allier, I
After
forgot it's
questioning, the
Allier.
tribe absolved me
It's
of any serious
French.
wrongdoing. So here I am.
Allier
I'll
would be
heading back to
what
Fontaine
I
soon.
would probably
No
say
employer means no
based on the
funding,
spelling,
after
but
all.
Allier
But I wanted to finish my investigation
makes more
first.
sense because he's god dang French.
I'd like to ask some questions about
God
Wheat's
dang French
evening.
man.
I want people outside of Natland to hear her story.
Questions? Huh. Why should I let it?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of
more of an-
twisting your
he's
history
more of an
or
actual
using it to make a
archaeologist.
profit. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world.
Or a historian.
Culture
He's
thrives
either
through dialogue and
archaeologist or
exchange.
historian. I forgot what he said he was
All right, you
earlier
can
in the
ask your
storyline.
questions, but be quick.
But
have
I
important
think
plans
he
and
is
important
worth,
plans.
you know, being
Thank
told
you
all that
very
because
much.
like he was actually really interested and intrigued by everything that we were looking at during this story quest. Other than the other guys that were with him, they were kind of dicks about everything in the end. But Allier, he definitely looked like he was very
Ah,
intrigued and
another
interested and
day,
very like
another
into it and trying to
drained
make sure everything
social
stayed
battery.
good. I do like
Uh-huh.
him.
Oh, that. But
He's just a
now
good
you're
guy,
telling
got
me.
mixed up with the wrong crowd,
not-
so I'm not mad
But
at him.
I don't need them right away.
I'm glad he wasn't fully
don't
arrested and
forget,
like thrown in
okay?
prison though. That was
Of course.
nice.
We'll get them sent to you as.
Sent to me? Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger knocking
It's a key. We got a key to her house.
the key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
So after all that, we also get a key to her home, so we can just come in. And she basically is like, "Come on in. As soon as you come in, I'll probably be drunk, but you know, we'll probably be having a nice sleepy time together. You know." It's like, okay, I'm fine with that. We're Gucci. So do I just go over there and be like, hey, mommy, hey, granny, yeah, you know, I sit with you, granny. What is this? Can I just get over there? Yes. I'm gonna get my the balloons. Then I can continue with the space and time story quest, which is literally. I just fucking move and I get right in on it. I was about to go check out Sit Lolly's home, but no, Einstein. But I was she's still here anyway, so.
The front line.
Huh? But how?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Feels like like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Oh, okay. For the launch attack, did we unleash the pirate Archon's might on them?
We're still mustering. So at first, I was also, but just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
What?
I'm only recounting what I heard, and assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already... Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
Yeah, who else could it be? He never misses an occasion like this.
Dainsleif.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking it was gonna be Dainsleif. But is it actually Dainsleif? Or is it gonna be somebody that's pretending to be Dainsleif? That is gonna be the question, I think. Now, where the heck is Sitlolly's home? I forgot where it's supposed to be. I think... Where was it? I forgot where she lives. Because she lives in a weird spot. And it's not marked on the map, so I don't really know where she's supposed to live. But I think I come up here, and then I go there, and I think she lives here or over there? I can't remember. Where is she on the map? Is she like... I think it was like up here is where I teleported that one time. Or was it here? And then she was like... Silstone Records. That guy's underneath the ground. Where is Sitlolly's home? Let's go here real quick. I could search it up, but then that makes me a bad adventurer if I'm looking it up myself. Maybe it was... Yeah, because it's like... I think it's like... Yeah, I think it's like over that way. If I remember correctly, because I came up here... to get this one. Yeah, it's like over in that corridor over that way, I think. Or no, it's like, it's literally over that way. If I remember correctly, because she has that up there. Or it could be that one over there. I gotta remember. I want to see her house. She has probably things inside of her house. She's probably got, you know, she's probably gonna be sprawled out, absolutely intoxicated, and then just be like, Traveler. There it is. Traveler. Oh yes, hi Traveler. Welcome to my home, Traveler. You see my penny I took about a minute to remember which ledge it was on, because I remember I had to go up on top there, there was the balloon up there, then I had to like fly across. You're a certified adventurer, Kunga. Yeah! I did it. See, I am not always dumb. I only play an idiot on TV. Now we are in her home. Let's see if there's anything I can steal. Maybe I can find her when she's under it. I can't go in there. I can go in there. There's nothing in her home. Not even her. Damn it. But I wanted to find out what was going on in her home and see if I can, you know, fuck with her. You know, it would have been nice. Okay, I have to go back over her. I could have probably just gone up that way and it would have been a little bit easier just to like fly straight to it. But yeah, I can just run straight in here and be like neat. I still find it really funny that the only way to get here is a set of bridges and like jumping and getting lucky. Alright, Daneslip doesn't have a voice actor right now either.
Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours, Natlet.
It
Give
is
me just a
my
minute.
honor, Mr. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our.
No need to thank me. I hunt the disorder for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a friend.
It's quite all right. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. Anyway, since you're
Sure thing.
I can't look right now, but I think I'm at like 65 pity, 65 or 70 pity. I can't remember. I have to look. Like I said, I have to look, but I'm not available just yet until I get past this.
You to be a little more polite.
She's our friend, Daneslip. I sense, yes, I'll remember the name, but I will not invest more emotion than is necessary than dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of the principle for me.
Oh, so stubborn.
Pull from Mavoka. She's crazy. I know, that's what I wanted. I wanted Mavamami, you know, back then. But then I got C6 Kachina. I'm just hoping I don't get Kachina fricking again. Like, when she comes out and she's able to be picked again, if I mother yucking get Kachina again, I'm gonna be pissed.
What do you think we should do?
I'll be pissed. But the only other issue I would have with that is, like, a lot of her and other characters from Natlan's character building and weapon building parts are, like,
Wow. Okay.
pieces of baby dinosaurs that you have to freaking pick up, which is insane.
Oh,
I hate
and there's
that.
more. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see. She also said she was on a journey to find the savior. Her description of
Girl's name from the Savior.
yeah, that's right.
That's how I heard that term was before the Cataclysm, and not just that, it referred to your brother then too. But who would still believe in the myth of Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense.
Wait, wasn't her brother called the prince though?
Well, when he was first granted the title of Prince, the Vinster King and the entire court of Conria set about loudly proclaiming the might that... I have to read it, so I have to, like, slow that down. They made it sound as if with him there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Conria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was a celebratory title given to Prince by those who believed this rhetoric. Of course, you know how the story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Vanster King's lust for power.
Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in him.
Yeah, they did. Is that why Aether is so determined to revive the homeland? Because he thinks he failed as Conria's savior? But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she's a descendant from pure blood Conrians afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have been resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how people retain their ancient beliefs, including the myths of Golden Hair Savior.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya. Except she grew up somewhere more... Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
If she can't provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight?
I will consider it, but we must discuss our next steps for the first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. Wow. Okay. Wait until the following day. Okay, let me get over here in this area so I don't magically fall off. Hello, male. Damn. You need to put some clothes on. She need to put some clothes on. She ain't got that many clothes on right now. She need more clothes. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, my history. I will count out the pity after I answer this text message again. Oh, I have to see. Keep doing that. Okay, so here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 70, 71 pity? Approximately? Approximately 71 pity? That's a lot of pity, I think. I think I got a lot right now. Did I have anything in there? No, I do not. Okay. I still got that. Still gotta finish that. Still gotta wait.
I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll start that up too. So I might actually pull Mav and woke up like with only a couple pulls, especially if I start saving my Welkin's blessing, or my Welkins.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered.
Oh yeah, it's over this way. Well, I actually don't need a teleport. I could just
learn the proper etiquette.
I could
I'd be
just
happy to
freaking
teach
actually
you.
just go over that way and not be lazy, you know. I could just be a normal person and just like go there. Which I should just be like Lumine right now as well, because Lumine's the one that is the main character of the story. What, my daily commission? No, I already did it. Yeah, I already did my daily. Now, I can't do them now, because I already did them, technically.
Is that?
Then give me a minute. I freaking walked into it just as you said that.
What are you guys?
You're here. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has after their front lines. The location?
Cinder City?
Cinder City, huh? And with any luck, maybe we'll find your brother there too.
Yep.
Give me a minute.
I've already
I
explained.
gotta go through this.
It's all right.
Huh?
I admire his, and even if things, Mr. Dainsliff.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say. Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually.
Okay, so what is the thing? Commissions. Claim rewards. Yeah, I have to go there. Like, I know I have to do that, but I don't have to do it, like, right off the bat. I didn't think. Like, I didn't have any time when it's done that to me before, where it's just, like, not let me claim the rewards. I still can't get that, because it's gonna just not be there. But I haven't had that issue yet, where, like, the rewards would just be like, you have to go do this, you know? I know 20 prims or 20 prims. I know that. I do. I do. I just I'm just trying to play the game. I'm just trying to play the game. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, I'm in this location now. I haven't been back here in a little bit, actually. I think the last time I was here was last month?
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Netlam?
Yeah, I've already been here, kind of. There, I had to fight a dragon.
And if you get to meet your
And there's another part of that story quest where I have to continue fighting the dragon. In this battle, Dansif will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summon him to clear out obstructions that barbaric. The swordsmanship Dansif has mastered as Conria's court guard captain allows him to easily espy the weaknesses in opposing elemental wards. His long war against the Abyss has made him highly cognizant of their weaknesses, allowing him to also destroy their void wards. What kind of party setup do I need? As I still have my setup that I have right here, which is fine. But I don't know what I specifically need. And I'm getting another text message. Got Skirk, and even with her without her main build, she's what? Dude, Grim, what do you... Soapy, Grim, what do you mean? Skirk is broken even without her main build? Are you serious? I kept being told it's not gonna work out unless, you know, you get her freaking main build with team up, man. I'm hitting 20k with her skills. What? God dang it. So am I supposed to pull for her, or do I just freaking hold up and wait? I'm using her really mid, man. I'm using her with Escoffier, Fiorina, and Mona. Lisa.
This one's got your name on it. Fellow illusion shattered. This one's got your name on it.
Little dude, stop.
Strike a pose.
I should have probably, if anything, switched to the better setup where I was using Jean to be able to heal up. Probably that would have been better. That's her premium team with. What do you mean without her main build? That's not. I was using her with Escoffier, Son of Mona. I mean her main artifact set. I am so confused. I'm so confused. I have her two-piece. I have her on two pieces. But that's also usually pretty good. But I guess on her, that's not the right way to have her built up, I guess, maybe. But then again, like I said, I don't know what her proper setup would be because I am not. Oh, I could have just came down here and I would have been healed. Oh, I can't do anything about it.
Spring forth. May I present? Time to shine. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Umbrella
Where'd they go? Get over here, you son of a bitch.
This one's got your illusion shattered. Feeling lucky? Ah, this one's got your name on it. Scatter. Feeling lucky?
Oh, what? Fury, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Propagate.
Shit.
There is no escape.
Fuck it. Do the hyper bloom and just go at him. He's sitting in the proper spot for it now.
Erase all threats.
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the onslaught.
Yeah, I definitely need some heals now.
Back with everything they
Need some
have.
heals now. I have a lot of 5 stars. She's a S tier DPS for real, but Navi and Movoke are too OP to cross. You know, we can show you what I mean through my showcase. I just call me Sai. Wait, where did it go? Oh, son of a bitch. Because I do not have everything I need to do that. My ear itches. Where's my food? I could also be using that to help. God, I got an itch right in my ear, right there. It's like itchy ear. Because I'm not really sure if I'm gonna go in there and just immediately get freaking plastered by a freaking enemy attack.
That's the way. Hey there. Illusion shattered.
May I present?
Can I get that to work, please?
Scatter. Propagate. Feeling lucky? Fire.
Get that going again. Take this guy down as much as I can.
Scatter.
Shine down.
Yeah, I don't have something set up right. Hit that, knock that fucking thing out.
Illusion shattered.
If I can get this guy that just fucking go down, I'm not sure I have the right setup to go up against him very well, but
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Umbrella warfare.
Shine down.
Feeling lucky?
There is no escape.
finally! Fucking guy's dead. We should another language for our conquest since we have no voices. Well, it's gonna come back. We're gonna have voices again soon. It's just they're not here yet. Because of, you know, obviously the voice acting strike stupidity that was going on for a while there.
Germinate. Strike a pose. Feeling lucky?
If I can get going faster, that would be nice.
Oblivion.
But I am about to fucking die because I got freaking bleed on, which is like the worst fucking thing imaginable to fucking deal with half the goddamn time.
Illusion shattered.
I really do hate bleed. It's my least liked mechanic in this game. It's so bad. I really hate it. I really do. I don't have Dan Sliff. Yeah, I switched to English because of Paimon. Oh wait, I do have Dan Sliff. I'm fucking stupid, actually. You know what? Yeah, I'm fucking stupid. Never mind. Forget what I'm saying. By the way, please use Dan Sliff. Almost done building my skirt and then I'm done going to challenge the merciless level of the stagnant. I am not even gonna even attempt the stagnant because it's too much for me. Stagnant is way too much for my weak ability.
This one's got your name on it.
I keep forgetting that Daneslip is here and I can just do that.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. Ha. Remove all obstacles. Ha. Showing you illusion shaft.
I didn't do it in time, son of a bitch. I didn't do it in time. I did not do it in time. God damn it. Damn it.
A proper send-down from the Spina Lifla.
Son of a bitch. I wish I had a lot of extra food, but I do not. I do not have enough food set. Bring radiant trigger enemies back up to life. Use a special dish. So she's got freaking enough health. So I keep forgetting Daneslip is a fucking usable character. I'm so bad. Didn't have the good freeze team till now. Except last difficulty. Can't be hard to. Seeing Rain makes me remember how much I had to spend to get her. I spent $100 for her and her weapon, but I spent $20 because I failed. I got very, very lucky when getting her. That was the point. Like, I got lucky. It was one of those ones where it's just like I randomly got her with like streamer luck. That was basically it. Was like her, Navia, and Fiorina I got via streamer luck. And then I got the reverse of that when it came to going from Mavrowoka. I get C6 freaking Kachina, which is not at all what I wanted. Let's go back here. What was I supposed to do? Oh great. Oh great. Okay, you know what? Before I go in there and do this run right here, that's adds. I think I already did that. Stamina. Adapt this. Let's do that. Let's come down here. Where is it? Let us. Just in case, 'cause I don't know what it is. And then let's boost that. Let's boost Thunder. Let's boost that, and let's boost that. Fuck it. Boost! As much as I can. Although that failed 50-50 didn't leave me with a bad one. I got Kekwing. Kaching or Kekwing? Is it
So
Kaching or Kekwing? I can never remember how it's pronounced.
This is but today. That is the least. Then allow me, and I do not merely mean this battle. No, his heart for today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish. Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that, and then used the loom.
What? Wait. Does this? Oh no.
And all of my comrades that you.
Okay. He's starting the game 5 months ago, so I don't have half of the professors you have. So, yeah, no, it's kind of bad because the way they do it all and how you get them, it's kind of sucks.
So easy. But we and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I'm wasting my buffs right now too, which kind of sucks.
I sense something's
My buffs are being wasted.
hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a...
What? Fuck. Which one of the events has proved the Conry has been revived? This order chose to retreat from the stronghold. Meditation of the Abyss Order. According to the guard station near Masters of the Night, when many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in conflict, even settling down and meditating. I couldn't see the monsters that Deirdre could see, and she couldn't see the ones I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making contact physically. Then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Deirdre. If she's Conrian, like Dane suspects, then that means this revived Conria that he speaks of might actually exist, and despite hailing from separate time and space, Deirdre has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through my mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion of Conria has been revived as preposterous unless I see it with my own eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to freaking... Just in case, because I don't know, I can make more of that. Again, I don't know if I just had all my stuff wasted. I'm assuming he's that, so let's do that real quick, because like I said,
May I present? Let my name echo in song. Shine down.
oh, he's using pyro. He's using pyro. He's using pyro. No, he's using pyro. Shit.
Germinate.
There we go.
There is no escape.
Now get everything to work. There we go. Now we're doing everything I need to do.
Torn to oblivion.
That's it. Now when everything works and I get everything lined up correctly, it works fucking easy and I kill everybody. There we go. I did it.
You look really worried.
Oh, me too. The only Natlan characters I don't have are Shalonin and Silali, and attack weapon her, so better AG. What? You don't have Shalonin. Matt, what will you do with Mivwaka? I was 74 wishes in when the banner ended. Oh, shoot. Ugh. What is Dane Slip gonna do now? The bow keeper. What's his ass is still alive, Dane? What? No! I should have made sure you were dead earlier. Of course, the curse of immortality struck you too then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsliff. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, but I taught you.
Your arrogance and malice cost you all the respect long ago.
As it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight.
Who has the wasted potential though, me or Soap? Because like I know I'm bad.
Neither of us has a way to completely destroy.
Soaps. Do you want me to share your user ID like that? Because it's blocked for YouTube's purposes. Like any kind of numbers like that looks like a phone number, YouTube blocks it. Do you want me to let that go through? Because I can let that go through. Okay. It should be coming up and showing now. Because I have to ask, because it does block it just in case. It's like a phone number or something, or like a zip code. But just because of like how the UID stuff works, and that one Animo, cheating guy, freaking, I just don't want like everyone's UIDs to get like spread out right now.
All right, I believe you. What? Not a fan.
Because I keep seeing the videos of that Animus Miastris guy or whatever that cheats and does like 20 million damage and then like glitches you into like perpetual falling into hell, you know? It's fucking crazy. Yeah, well, with how you did it like that, it made it think it was a phone number.
Indeed. Yes. We knew that the great abyssal power within him, yet we still despaired. Still, I believe that everything he... And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not?
Suppose you changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd never expected you to forgive me. Forgive him. Yep, no, it also blocked that. I'll let it come through regardless because I know you want it to. So I'll let it come out. But yeah, it's blocking that as well. Like any kind of numbers, it looks like it's like thinking, oh, that's a phone number. Let's block that shit. That's not me. That's YouTube on that part. I don't have numbers blocked or number usage blocked on my settings end. That's just completely YouTube doing that, which I don't know why. I wasn't reading a single thing Dainsleif said.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those. I honestly can't remember. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the abyss. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, even if mine was a past steeped in without my history, I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Conria we once.
So did we kick his ass? Then now he's just like, yeah, this is gonna work. What's Syrian? I'm an Asian. Yeah, that's one of the other things that kind of is weird because like I can understand why they would separate the Asian and then like the NA and then like the European servers and separate them like that, which I kind of understand, but it also makes it kind of suck when you have like friends that are in like the European server or in the Asian server and you can't play with them. I kind of wish that they would make a way for that to be possible, you know? That would be kind of nice, but I don't understand how that works, so I can't get it. Where you can check the showcase without being on Genshin, you can do that. That is also true. You can do it via the Hoyo Lab, the Hoyo Lab account app.
But this will be quite sufficient. As long as the loom of fate heard.
Yeah, you can do it via the Hoyo Labs app, which is like their social media kind of tight-end game system where you can like also like access like maps and other information and stuff like that. So you can probably find it that way. Probably Sai, if you put that in. Which also then you can also like, you know, get other cool features and facts, which is also kind of nice. I think that's what's kind of nice about some of it. Like, they're bringing back in like some of the cool external apps and whatnot that lets you do other things too.
Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Conria from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share.
I still have no idea what's going on technically. I'm kind of paying attention. There was a website that started with Enka. That's what I used to check. That too. There's also those kind of websites.
We are people in exile. What a shame. Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price.
So this was your true goal. To lure me here, guide me into the state of meditation and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army. That strikes me as a fair trade. Appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run. Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would not pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. Hope it was worth it. What? What? I also could try to do that. If the game will let me get out of, like, sympathy for the world. Do I get extra thing for that? While I try to heal up. Wait, did I get teleported away from that? I did get teleported away from that area. That's nice. I just get, like, randomly dropped off, like, in a very, very different location. But I guess I have to be there anyways, because that's where What's-Her-Face is going to be. There's that, there's that, there's that. Let's try to keep healing up right now, which is going to be fine. It's like the easiest way to just, like, chill out for a minute. Look at that. Look at text messages, you know. And do, like, a slow kind of thing for, you know, updating. Which also works. But when it comes to friendship, I itch my face. Soapy dopey. Friend, check information. Yeah, it's like view the details. If I remember correctly, I'll go through it real quick. Like, Skirk just being super skirky worky. Skirk being super skirky worky. She's got the the 2-piece Blizzard and 2-piece Deep Galleries, which is interesting. Lots of cool things. C0, and then you need to get your talents up. So work on your talents again. Got a Scoffier, where a Scoffier needs a talent. Nothing on that. Got the 2-piece Golden Troop. No, the 4-piece Golden Troop. Nice. The Vanquisher, which is, I don't know, is that her weapon or not? I don't remember. And then like the artifact of being like. Why does she gotta be so... Why does it gotta sound so funny when she's slurping that up? A little deep, but I have her right now. The Vortex is Zhongling's. Oh, it's Zhongling's. Raiden Chogamami, Varesta. Ex-wife's name. Mavuoka. Which I will probably not be able to have a Mavuoka like this, which is just like super crit damage, potent, powerful, 46% pyro damage. Wolf's Gravestone, which looks 100% like something she would fucking carry. Obsidian Codex, which I'm assuming is her special set. No constellation, and everything is powerful. But yeah, you do got a freaking amazing set, and I'm just like sitting here just like, well, I wish I could put the money into it. But I really don't. I really don't think I would want to. Oh yeah, that's right. I also got Yao Yao. At some point. I forgot when.
Who knew people would adore me so much?
I don't remember how I got Yao Yao, but I got Yao Yao. Or to switch back here. Let's go talk to this bitch. I like how the game just slowly fades out. Most of it was just RNG luck for the artifact set. Yeah, the artifact set's usually just like the RNG luck. And it's... What is she doing? Lebanese! I had crit damage circlet. That was so bad that I had a crit damage substat. What? That's weird. I'm kind of confused what I'm looking at now. What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? This is where Deirdre is right now, so she really is?
Not from the same world, are we?
No, I came from your. I come from your.
Right. But that's great. That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria?
Oh no!
What happens to my homeland? No.
Oh
wait.
no!
Don't answer that.
Yeah, no, you don't want to know, babe. You don't want to know, babe. Babe, you don't want to know. I mean, one other stats was defense percentage. Well, you know, you kind of have to have good defense stats
We can
too.
only fight for our future. If the
I need to
future
build a
is
full-on
unknown,
defensive character
I
at some
still
point,
believe the savior can turn things around.
so I can have like a better, so I can try to do like a better like team when it comes to like having like a character that just goes on the field that does a lot of damage but also tanks a lot of hits. I need to have a higher defensive stat character at some point. And all the freaking rolls went all into defense without you Well, you do put a lot of into the game, so maybe you should try to work on the artifact, you know, feather things that a free-to-play player who also does, or a semi-free-to-play, sometimes put a couple bucks here and there into the game can't really get
I'll carry
into.
on looking for him. Although, I've already found my savior. It's you.
Aww.
You protected me. And I believe you can protect us all. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also
The key. This build is going to be full crit build for a crit heavy person, but you got defensive crit. You got defensive artifacts instead of that. If this is her future, if this is her fate, we the thing is, we have to give her the key, because the key, if we give her the key, then this time point would continue a time loop. It would be a looping point in time where that would just keep happening. If we go via time travel, anything like that. When we already have like time travel and other things in here, and I'm gonna try my goddamn best. I swear to God, I will try my fucking hardest not to go into a goddamn time travel talking show again, because every single time I always go into a long spiel about time travel and stuff and how it should work and the science of it, and I'm gonna try not to this time. So I'm taking the headphones off, just real quick. If we give her the key, that's probably the one we're supposed to do. We're supposed to give her the key, because then it sets up this event happening and lets it happen. It's a looping piece, meaning we would have never met her, we would have never gone on this adventure specifically if we didn't find this key that we gave her. This is our key we gave her, apparently, or her brother's key. How did we originally obtain the key before this loop happened? I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna go into that because it wide range of other things, unless it's actually her key and her brother still has the key and she just gave her a key, and it's just a lot of stupid. But I would wonder what would happen if we keep the key, because it would make more sense if this is the past and giving her the key is what continues it going the way that it has. But I want to know what happens if we don't. Got it. Alright, peace out, Soap. While I have a mental crisis on my hand about giving the key or keeping the key. Fuck. I'm probably gonna have to look it up, like, whichever one I choose, what happens to the other one. Because if we give her the key, that makes sense for the time loop piece right here. Meaning that the time is gonna continue doing what it's been doing. We'll continue forward, but then time is like it's a weird thing, and I'm not gonna go into it. But if we keep the key, it's gonna change the past and the future. I think if I remember correctly, we killed her because she attacked her or something like that, or she ran away. Because she was the hilly churl. Do we give her the key and then kill her in the future? Or do we keep the key? I think, you know what? This is why I have a freaking 20-sided die. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons, but I was given a full set of D&D freaking dice for Christmas not this, but for like for 2023, I got this stuff, and I've been using this stuff more often lately for like a role play I've been in with a friend. It's not D&D, but I'm gonna use this. Any number 10 and lower is going to be give the key. Any number 11 or higher is going to be keeping the key. I think that's what I'm gonna do because I don't know what I want to do, so I'm just gonna do a dice roll and just go like, this is exactly how we're gonna do it. Because I don't know what I want to do, and I have the ability to look at what happens if I give her the key or I don't give her the key. I just don't know what I'm going to get out of it, which I'm not going to be one of those people who's going to look ahead of time and make the right decision if it gives like a special thing or whatnot, so. God dang it. I rolled a fucking net one. So. I rolled a 1. I'll find out what happens if I didn't. Aether! So that's what happened. Isleroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. Yeah, that's why I was like, I would have assumed that giving her the key probably would have been the right thing to do, or it could have been the wrong thing to do, actually, if we're talking about the Keeper of Time now. I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. Okay, no, this was the right thing. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Deirdith, she found me. Irony was that even she desperately begged me to save the world. She brought me news of you. I was stunned and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me, but then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Tibet. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere, and then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure in your person. I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now, in an intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I've never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set something in motion. Are you mocking me, Isleroth? She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead she brought news. She led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Been revived. Have you done what you set out to do? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now that ley lines of Conria are complete, I always thought that Teyvat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. Okay. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Nightland, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately for the other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get away with some room to carry out the weaving process. So, like, received the Lord of the Night's permission to activate the Loom of Fate. Using an Intervet as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on Conrad of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Latland spacetime. The superimposition is what allowed you and Deirdre to cross paths. That's what I saw in my dream. It's not lying about that as at least, but what I don't understand is why did the Lord of Night agree to this? After that, the new Conrad was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories, raw materials, and their superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of Loom of Fate, holding within the entire network of new Conrad's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conrad can rise again. One day I will find the suitable host location for it. I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt? When I first arrived in Conrad 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conrad. I still see it as my second home. That's why my guilt weighs so heavily on me, but even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with heavenly principles as an equal, I will need might of an entire world behind me. And there's the heavenly principles keeping an eye on everything. Okay. I just wish the freaking voice actors were here. I don't know why. But the way you're talking just doesn't sound like you at all. Aether, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? What does it have to do? I'm going. It's only ever been about us. Goodbye, Lumine. We will begin anew at the end of your journey. So what the fuck is happening? Again, it would have been so much nicer if they had the voice actors, but they should be back for the next update, for like 5.8. They should both be back. I know the voice actors for Aether and Lumine both said on like Twitter or Blue Sky that they just didn't have time to get into the booth to be able to do the voice lines for 5.7 because it came out right as basically when the strike ended, so...
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt.
Oh, Paimon doesn't know the details either. The traveler just disappeared. Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot.
It needs some time to take everything in. Silali, what are you Oh, she's fucking drunk. We go from that to her just floating in drunk.
I think I got the gist of what happened.
In the dream just now and learned quite a lot.
You met your brother?
Yeah.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well,
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
Never expected that.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Need my charger.
Well,
Need my phone
let's not
charger.
overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take. Don't you agree, traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Varessa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Eon-san, this might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time.
Traveler?
Yeah, no, after that, it's like... What? 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 Freaking just slid. Okay, okay. Hour and 35 minutes into it. I'll collect that in a minute. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. I haven't gotten into the volcano because I don't have a character that can go into the volcano safely. I think I'm gonna, like, wait. I forgot who can actually go. I think it's Mawalani can go surfing in the lava, and, like, I just don't want to go in there and try to, like, deal with that stuff right now because it's, like, I will melt and die, and... I don't think Furina's healing is fast enough right now because I don't have her at C2 and I need her at like C2 to be really good at healing. For one, and then two, also like I need to get her stats better. Before you knew it, you fall asleep, drowning in the myriad of thoughts. You finally sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. But this time it sends you into deep sleep, where sweet dreams await. God dang it. That's also what kind of sucks because, like, you go into the story and it's just like you also realize that the character that you were just with, that you were with the entire time, you killed. And that kind of sucks. It does kind of suck. So, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that because it's just that feeling just does not feel good. It kind of feels bad that everything you just did was kind of for naught, and that character that you were with, Daedrith, or however it's pronounced, was actually the hilly girl you just basically murk right at the beginning of that quest. I don't like that very much. Oh, there's the Scarlet Sand Slate. again, there are several things I was doing before this came out, and it's just like, well, great. Also, look at the Pilgrim's Chronicles, because, like... Where was it? I still have to do that. There's, like, several things I was doing, and now I gotta try to find and get back to it, because, like, now I'm way off of everything. Tending to Teleposaurs. Hey, calm down! Impregnable defenses. Swelling Springs. Vaulting the Wall of Morning Mist. Tartara Tales. Priority Investigation. Seal the Fog and the Rights of the Trees. The Mist. Children of the Forest. Introduction to the Indoor Archaeology. Brontinery Stagnating in Rubble. Last Day of Rumeria. Then this one was the arrived to the Fortress of Meripede. This quest will take up resources for other quests and will cause the corresponding quests to be suspended, which I'm fine with for the moment. I don't want to do that one anyways. Check down both. After learning the true identity of Monster Os, you decide to go to the Sea of Bygone Eras to track down both Bartholomew. I think that's the one that, yeah, that's that one right there. And I think I was gonna do this one anyways, because like I was trying to like continue this storyline or whatever. So like it would be probably good to get this set up and to be back here. Oh shit. Because now I got. Oh, actually, no. What I was gonna do. Actually, not. That's not what I was gonna do. I was actually gonna do. What was it? Not this one. Not that one. That's right. I was gonna do Skirk's story quest, which I don't have to do. Technically. Leo Minor chapter available. I do have the ability to do some of these too. This is other stuff I can definitely do when I have more free time. I do have all these things I could do when I have like Go-chan right here. And then I have 3 out of 6 of these done, which I could also go back and do some of these too when I get a chance as well, which I kind of need to just because they give me some extra stuff as well. Like gives me like super extra rewards and whatnot, which is kind of neat. But I do want to finish this before I do like the Skirk stuff, because to be fair, I don't have Skirk, and I was kind of like into this storyline with Oz beforehand, and I wanted to finish it because like I came here like months ago, like many months ago, and didn't finish this quest out, and then now I'm finally gonna finish it. But then after that, I think then I will go and do like the Skirk story quest. Even though I don't have Skirk, and I think these sometimes give me like extra things for these characters and whatnot, I'm probably just gonna like come over here and do like the Skirk quest, because it's gonna be kind of interesting to do the Skirk quest, because it apparently is a really good storyline. But I'm not gonna do it just now. I'm gonna wait for a little bit. And again, I will not do Stagnant Onslaught. This I did a couple things, and it's just like I kind of got bored after a little bit. This I will have all the time in Survival to do, because I'm gonna have the ability to do it regardless. I don't need to freaking waste my time. But it will also give me like a bunch of rewards, so I'll do it eventually. That's the quest right there, which gives me all that stuff, which is also building materials for Skirk and Prims, which I kind of have to do it soon, so I should be almost done with this one anyways. Actually, let me look real quick. Prisoner in its shackles. I should be close to being done with this one, actually. Should be. But I think for the night, I'm gonna go, because technically it's been, you know, an hour and 42 minutes, and I got other things I gotta do, and then I'm gonna go to sleep early all tonight, so then I can go to work tomorrow and not be as tired, and then probably come back and finish this area tomorrow night on stream, and then like get like quickly into Skirk's storyline soon after. All I know is this next week I should be streaming a little bit more. I might have more, like at least one very, very long stream, which will be 4th of July. I'll basically be here and be able to stream for several freaking hours. So I'll probably be like doing like a long 4th of July night stream. I'll probably be doing like some Genshin, not Genshin Impact, but like maybe some Cyberpunk for that entire period, or maybe some Gran Turismo with a racing wheel. I don't know yet. But we have definitely a more interesting set of things to do this upcoming week because of how everything is set up, you know. So with that, thank you for watching. If you like, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. If you want to see some more, subscribe, all that nonsense. Like I said, we're going to be back tomorrow for some just Genshin Impact, just to finish up this thing right here, do the Skirk story quest, and yada yada, bing bing, bada boom, yada, some bullshit until we get like the next update, which is I don't really know when. So yep. Get that stretch in. Get that stretch in. Goodbye.